Hello, hello. Oh, okay, now I can hear you. Hi, welcome back to chapter 5. Last we left off, 11 to 8 werewolves. Easy. Easy for a bunch of level 3s with a plan and a hole. And, it's just a tunnel.
Few holes.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I'm glad that they survived. Okay, I really am. Much luckier than my other party, other game, but we don't speak of that. We only speak that bi-weekly. But yeah, here's something I want to offer to y'all. And I know Dave is the one who usually does the like kind of in character recaps. If y'all do a recap for me, and then I can put it up like on the stream, like right before, if y'all want to do an audio thing, or just do a written thing, and I can just put it up in the background so people can know what's been happening before then. Yeah, I'll give you all 2 points of inspiration. That's a lot more than just doing something in game. It's like something planned and given and everything, like a homework. So I'm not gonna. So it would be 2 points up on your thing. And speaking of inspiration, let me go through everyone's message to me since last game.
Apologies, I didn't have a lot of time this
No
week
worries,
to
no
go
worries.
back and remember.
I'm sure you would have given it to Ismark, though.
I did honestly think about it. Like, for that crazy thing you pulled with the lightning bolt.
29.
You're like, I thought about it, but then
I forgot about it.
nah. Dave's too obnoxious.
You're kidding, right?
I think
Yes.
Semi was piloted by somebody else. But someone, so I don't know. They'll send me something. Wink. Okay, so I got 2 for 22nd. All right, no worries. That's that. Where is everybody else? I feel like I knew somebody gave me another one. Where is everybody? Oh. Let's see. All right, right now I have 2 for Solomon.
What?
Oh yeah.
2 points for Solomon. I have
No,
1
really.
point for Kilgore.
What
Let's
did
see.
I do?
We love Kilgore.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. For me, not you.
Hey, they should all go to Solomon.
No. It's like I'm already heading out the back, like, alright, no one's calling me, and then the spotlight turns. It's like, I'm trying to sneak out.
All right, let's see. And then another one for Solomon. So 3 for Solomon, 1 for Pink or Kilgore. I think that's everybody. Okay, cool beans. That's 4. So we had some chilling. It's okay. I think that was everybody. All right, yeah. All right, I see the 2 that I didn't vote. It's okay. But yeah, so you'll start off with that point. We'll also do this for every time. Like you'll all get 1 point for being earlier than I am, because I think that's fair.
Woo!
Adding it. You can't. No takesy backsies.
No takesies,
take
backsies.
2 inspiration points.
Yeah. But yeah. So we have, if I remember correctly, we have. That's JJ. That's going to be 4 in total. Now after the 1 that I gave for everyone showing up earlier than me.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
People really like what you
Did-
did.
Don't screw stuff up this game, then.
Do these max out, or do I just...
They max out at 6, I think, because you'll get. I think at 6
Hey.
it's a D20. So
Up to a D20, basically.
yeah, so D4, D6,
Okay.
D8, D10, D12, D20. Yep.
And once you've gotten to a D20, does it work the same way as the birthday inspiration? Where it adds?
Yeah, no, all these rolls are adding.
Add.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I really misused my birthday dice, but no regrets.
Out of curiosity, because I feel like if I don't ask this now, I'm going to later.
when we spend our inspiration, do we have to spend all of it at once, or can we pick like a certain amount of points to pick a certain die size?
You can do that, yes. Pick a certain.
That's nice.
Yay.
I was expecting a less nice answer.
Yeah, so like if
Interesting.
you only need like a little bit of bonus, then you can just spend 1 point for
Yes.
D4 or whatever.
But you can only use that dice, or you can only use one dice per roll. So you can't like, oh, I do a D4, a D4, a D4, a D4. You know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Any other questions? Okay, so we'll use this. I just don't want 3 D20s being stacked. Your birthday dice and your holiday dice are going to be run on the same track. So if your birthday and your holiday are kind of close together, you're going to want to use them because they don't double up.
Makes sense.
It's just because I picked a day that's really close.
No, well, a lot of people did. A lot of people did, and I'm like, well, let me make sure everyone gets it. So if y'all want to change your holiday dice, for those
I would
who are,
like it. I
yes.
would like it known that Paige can verify I rolled for mine.
Yes, he did.
Right. Awesome. Okay, so everyone has at least one starting out base, and then the additional with everyone else. And if anyone wants to do a recap, either it be written or voiced, I will give you 2 at the beginning of the game so that I can run that in the background. I know Dave is just itching to just put up his already recaps there.
No,
Easy.
I immediately went to audio, and I was thinking about some of the great things we recorded during the Wrong City with you all.
Yeah. See, I mean, I took inspiration from that as well. Like, I love those in-between moments. But yeah.
Dave, you gonna bring up the 1940s radio announcer?
Maybe. Right from the airbending tournament.
Yes.
I really want to see it.
Oh, sorry.
Or whatever they called that. Not airbending.
It's the... I know what you're talking
Bending.
about.
Yeah, pro
It's just-
bending.
Pro-bending,
Pro-bending.
there we go. It was another 3-letter word.
I will die on the hill of enjoying Korra. I'm not sorry.
Oh yeah, no, core is amazing.
Alright, so... We kind of have kind of split. We have 2 people that can stay in, essentially, either next to or in front of the wolves. I think Semi has a fly speed of 50?
Correct.
And
Wait.
then we have somebody that has a speed because of, I think, Swashbuckler. I think that's Kai.
Indeed so.
You have a 40 or a 35 or something pretty up there?
30 foot, but I'm able to dash as both an action and a bonus action.
There we go. That's why, because of the
Cunning action.
No, not
cunning action. Thank you. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Amazing. So, let's see. What else can we do? Yeah, I think that's it. Is anyone else? Because I'll just tell you flat out. Werewolf speed is gonna be and I didn't change this much. Oh my gosh, thanks lore. Is 40 foot in wolf form. So is anybody else able to chase these individuals down and continue? We'll kind of split it up into y'all 2 following, and then the rest we'll kind of divulge into that later, or maybe one and then the other.
And like because I was piloting Bella at the end, Bella did come down and grab Ember. Kept
Yes,
familiar.
that is correct.
So, Ember is currently learning how to fly.
Also, most of us are working under the idea that we're not trying to catch the wolf. We are trying to follow the wolf.
Yes, we're trying to see where it's going.
We're
So
tracking
that it'll
them,
either
hopefully
Yeah.
back to base.
Yeah.
well, back to a base, but
Correct.
whether that's the main base with the leader that's apparently from Barovia, or if it's to another werewolf pack, because we did hear that there were multiple packs mentioned.
So far,
Yeah.
you've heard of 2.
2, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Making a note.
Write that down. All right. Let's see what else we got.
I write down everything.
All right. So who would like to go first? Or I'll give the option to the fewer of the party because the majority would maybe just say themselves. But Kai and BB, do y'all want to go first, or do y'all want to come back to you in a bit?
Personally fine either way. What of you, BB? BB needs thinking time. I say we defer to the larger party for now.
All right. Larger party. What do y'all say?
I say let's regroup and chase after him. But obviously slower.
Yeah, oh shoot. I lost my Ismark voice.
Hey,
Let,
come on, man, I'm in character. That's it.
Let BB and Kai keep up, and the rest of us keep close enough to be able to group up. And I'd also like for Ismark to hang towards the back, waiting for Solomon.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm waiting to for everyone to get up here and then
To gather up before y'all head in
yeah.
that direction. All right. Cool.
That way we are 2 groups instead of 3 or 4 or whatever. Oh, and what was the deal with Kit? Did he say that he was good, he just needed some time, and that he was gonna go off and do his own thing?
Yes.
Yeah, he was gonna find himself.
Okay.
Who am I, really? Maybe that should be his voice now.
I'm here for it.
Well, fortunately, he's only slightly crispy.
Yeah, much unlike the fully crispies. Okay, so is everyone? How long does it take for Kilgore and Solomon to gather round?
Maybe just long enough to finish up what I was doing back here.
Okay.
And then can I also get some of his teeth? Werewolf.
Yes, you may.
As many as you can. That's how we're gonna collect bounties, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think right now. Okay, so there's.
Then I need to get extra teeth then.
You can try. There's a couple that are buried, so I mean, if you want to get paid more, you have to put in the time to do that. But if that's the case, then you might have to gather some more allies to assist.
Nah, I'll go kind of quick.
You just rip out as many as you see right now. Okay. Oh, hold up. Where are my hit points at? Here you are. I still have them. Alright. That guy looks like he's dead. There's nothing left of him.
There's only one worth following, and 3 escapes through the tunnels. Oh no, they may have gotten hurt with the lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6 dead, 1 turned, 3 escaped through the tunnels, and 1 that we're tracking.
That's right. And okay, yep, there's Kit. Alright. Oh, and then there's the other 2. Alright, cool. And here's the chased one. Alright, cool. Awesome. Okay. It sounds like it's going to take a bit of time before, while he takes the terror. So I'm going to jump to, BB and, Kai.
Certainly.
I like that plan.
You see one of them in a full kind of, feral run as they, on all fours, like enlarged hands as if they're in their werewolf mode, just kind of like grabbing dirt, fingernails clinging into earth and flinging themselves forward as best as they can. running for their lives. What do you do?
I believe that Bella is the closer between the two of us, flying though she may be. Based on this, I believe she's approximately 50 feet behind the wolf.
Approximately. But if, at full speed, the wolf's only going to go 80 and Bella's going to go 100. So we'll gain every round, gain 20. You, on the other hand, max out at 90, I think.
Correct.
I'm keeping a distance of 50 feet between me and the wolf.
All right, sounds golden. All right. Let's see if this wolf notices as he runs. All right. All you have to do, both of y'all, is not roll a 1. Or yeah.
Okay.
On a what now?
This is gonna be like a dexterity, like y'all dip to the side of like bushes as he kind of like jerks his head behind, and y'all are just real quickly like dipping out.
Play.
Okay. Just a dex check?
Yes. If save gives you a little bit more, go ahead and do that.
Oh, too late.
Good rolls.
Good rolls. All right. They weren't 1s, so we're good, because this guy, he was panicking, so he just kind of looked back as fast as he could, and with his disadvantage and his kind of like manic state, he rolled a 2.
Oh.
Plus like a little bit more, but it didn't really matter. Oh, awesome. Let's see. All right, cool. So, y'all. Oh my gosh, my phone needs to stop buzzing. All right, continues on. He kind of dips a certain way as he looks back. He's like, "No one's behind me. Okay, let's go." In a rushed fashion, he just dips and does have no discretion. This will go on for another couple minutes. I want y'all to do survival checks as he kind of sporadically like dips and dives, and y'all have to beat a DC 10.
That's hopefully doable.
Wonderful. Y'all both stay on the track. We'll say this continues on for a couple minutes. I want to go back to everyone back at the other end.
Certainly.
Y'all have gathered up after you see that Solomon has gathered teeth. More for the bounty. What do y'all do?
Are we ready to go? They're already chasing.
Ready.
Alright, let's go.
All right, I'll say roughly y'all are like 7 minutes behind. So
Ismark will help track either the wolf or probably the wolf. Yeah, Ismark will try to track the wolf if need
awesome.
be.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna peek into Ember's eyes every now and then to make sure that like look for landmarks that we'll pass. Make sure we're on the right track.
Nice.
All
I'm
right.
gonna assist Ismark with tracking in the wolves, and I have this fun ability. Does this help in any way?
Hunter's Bane.
We do love a blood hunter.
I
Blood
don't
hunters
know
are
what
amazing.
werewolves are. Yeah, are they fiends or undead?
Or
I do not believe so. It just says medium humanoid.
Yeah, they are technically humanoid.
It's okay. They're one of my favorite enemies.
Still
In while jogging through the woods, like Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, I'd like to try to get into Solomon's ear and attempt to kind of semi-privately ask, "Good job in there. Did anybody get bit?"
Gonna, as very carefully as I can, quietly kind of nod towards Cadmus and Kilgore, indicating them.
Would I be able to see that? Or hear any of that?
Trying not to let you.
I know, but I'm curious.
Tell me
Yeah.
how y'all are positioned. Like, are y'all all in a circle and you're like who's
No, we're
taking
moving,
lead?
right?
Who's it sounds like you're all running.
Or maybe
I
you and
guess
me in
if
the
Ismark's
front.
probably leading because he's gonna help track if need be,
Mm-hmm.
and Solomon said he's helping Ismark track, so maybe the two of us are in the front.
All right, sounds
And actually,
good.
it would make sense that Cadmus falls behind a little bit because he has to take a second to focus on Ember's vision every now and then.
Nice.
Yeah, like I picture it's like you're doing the Legolas thing where you got like blades of grass, you like look at them and find the trail, and then you ask this question, and I kind of like very quietly just kind of like head gesture towards Fink and then Cadmus, and then back looking at you.
And Ismark kind of just like grunts and nods. Okay,
Everything alright?
this way.
Just after.
All right. One other survival check from Kai and BB.
Certainly. Oh, that's not good.
That is indeed really.
My Naruto run didn't do very well for me.
All right. How did you lose track? As BB kind of like BB, you can stop and help, but you'll lose the track. Or you can continue on.
I certainly tripped.
Excuse me, can I keep following and give Kai guidance with my message?
You know what? I'll allow that.
Okay.
All right. It'll be a DC 13 with the guidance to catch up with that. What is your message, Bella?
That's a bad time to start popping.
Sorry.
Good, no worries.
No, it's because I'm drinking a Sprite and lungs aren't having any of it.
Oh no.
Are you doing the Sprite challenge where you're just not supposed to burp?
No, frick.
You're good. Take it out.
One.
Gosh. You're making me think about words to say. He's still going in the same direction or something?
Not completely. He takes
Well,
a turn and passes, and you see that Kai has kind of like tripped up, and as you do this, you kind of point and like, I guess and say this through the message spell to give this individual guidance. As you kind of zigzag through some trees, you do see this tree that has lost all its leaves, and it looks like it's been split with some sort of natural force. Looks like it's been struck by lightning, essentially. But yeah, you see that that's kind of a good direction to give to Kai.
okay, then I'll give that direction.
All right, sounds good.
Lovely. Right. And here's my other check. Oh, that's lovely.
All right,
Thank you,
amazing.
Bella.
Oh yes, nice. All right. I know, right? I'm also. It looks pretty cool too, and so, BB, you get up and you see that. What's it called? I want you to roll me a perception check. This is having to do with sound. I don't know if that gives you any benefits.
Okay. Nope, it doesn't.
Dang. Okay.
Perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, cool.
I see.
So, you see this guy panicking and you hear like a bit of a rustling of leaves to your left, and your eyes kind of like narrow down, and you turn your head towards in that direction real quick, and you see that one of these tunnel ends, you see two more wolves kind of pop out of it. You're assuming that it's some of the wolves that had tried to disappear earlier, and they had gone through the tunnels and come out this end.
Okay, can I advise Kai of this recent development?
Yes, of course.
And if I message to Ember, does that go all the way to Cadmus? I assume not.
Actually, if you just talk to Ember, she can relay it whenever he pops in.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Ember, like holding on for dear life. Just kind of chitters back.
And can I advise that Kai falls a little farther back, and I'm gonna do the same?
Do the same as...
Fall back a little.
Yeah, of course. You see the wolf exhausted, kind of like... And at this point, can someone run me a timer for 7 minutes?
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
All right.
You got it, Joseph?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
So
timer or stopwatch?
stopwatch, because I might need you to stop for a second as people think. And actually, how about this? I need Ismark to roll me twice, 2 survival checks, or 3 survival checks.
Okay.
You need to get a 13 or higher. Bomb.
I think you have advantage because Solomon's helping.
I would have hit it anyways. A 20, an 11, and a 17.
Is that with so you'll need one more roll with that, because I said 13.
Oh, you want 3 rolls all with advantage.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So a 20-11 pair,
Okay.
a 17-7 pair,
Okay.
and a 16-17 pair. Woo!
All right.
I'm taking vibes from BB.
If you had failed, I would have put more time on the timer, and that's what I was gonna do.
Nice.
Okay.
This way.
Okay.
Eat pop mess. Your eyes are all white.
Sorry, checking out. Look for a big tree. Big tree hanging over the area with a partially snapped branch.
Nod.
So y'all, all right, this is gonna go fast. Kai and BB, if you do not respond in a timely manner, I know BB's at a disadvantage. We will move on. The people in play will move on, and you might lose opportunity. Okay.
How terrifying.
Joseph, do not start the timer now. Okay.
Yep, call it.
All right.
I have it on my phone, so it's set up
Fails.
on my computer, and I can start at any point.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. You see the wolf and the other two kind of like conjoin at a point, and he's heavy breathing. The other two are also, and you see them kind of stretching out their arms and legs. At any point, players, Kai and BB, interrupt me when you want to do an action. I'm going to just keep narrating. You hear in a low voice them starting to whisper to each other. Stop for the watch. I want y'all to roll me perception checks.
Nice. We're
Spicy.
rolling great, people.
Hell yeah. Y'all hear this. Start. Okay, we stashed the gold, okay? All we have to do now is get back to base, and then, fuck, I don't know what happened there. Just they're everywhere. Man, he's gonna be so freaking pissed. And this is another guy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's the other guy that came up in the hole. We got this. Just gotta worry about what's to come next. Pause. Timer.
Pause.
Good thing they have an advantage on those rolls. 8, 9, 2, 19, 3, 19. Okay, start. You see two of them start to kind of like, and they kind of check the air. As y'all feel the air is blowing from them towards you, or from you towards them.
Oh, dear.
So they're picking up a scent.
Okay, I'm pulling out my crossbow.
All right, you pull out the crossbow. They're kind of looking around, and one of them kind of like, you see one of their heads is looking right towards you. He's squinting his eyes and like, oh fuck, we have a tail. We gotta go. And they start running off again.
I'm gonna shoot at the one with the lowest health. The one we were tailing in the beginning.
All right, stop the stopwatch. Okay. All right, go ahead and shoot. Oh fuck.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll me that damage.
Eh,
All right. Thank you. All right, stopwatch, start. You see them get hit in the arm and they start to run off. You know for a fact that one, they can't do anything unless they start messing around and start fighting you in person, but they're going to just keep running away.
right. Continue pursuit.
Yes. There's a 10 feet advantage from Kai and a 20 feet advantage from Semi, only if they use their full movement speed. What are y'all going to do? Y'all are roughly, as y'all stated before, 50 feet away from them right now. Do you just pursue and don't fire just so that you can keep them on their tails? What's the plan?
Did any blood spill on the ground from that
Yes,
shot?
it did.
Okay. Then keep tailing, tell Ember, blah blah blah, I shot one, there should be blood on the ground. And
Right.
they exit out of the tunnel near there.
Gotcha. Amazing. They're on pursuit, stopwatch, stop, because now they're back stagnant while you guys start running. What are y'all doing now? Are you all gonna just chase them down? Continue on?
Yeah.
All right. They're running, they're dipping and dodging, and you see that their whole, like, they see you and they can't switch, and you see that they're kind of like whispering to each other. I want you guys to roll me perception checks. They're not whispering, they're just kind of like grunting. All right, you persuaded them. No, so what is that with your?
Apologies.
You're good. You're good.
I tapped the wrong thing.
No worries. We'll just keep it as a 14. Okay. So you hear him's like, all right, we gotta fucking split. Okay. And you see with the 15, you see that he's nodding towards the more interested one. You gotta shake them. You brought him here. We're like, what do you mean? And then the other two was like, if you follow us, we're gonna disown you. You better, if you come back, you better be not with them. And you see the two that came up from the hole split left, and then he splits right. What's y'all's plan?
I tell Kai to follow the one we were first chasing.
Okay.
And
Right.
guide them in that direction, and I'm gonna follow the two.
All right.
And I'm gonna inform Ember.
All right. Sounds good.
I pursue the injured one then.
All right.
Because they only saw Bella, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kai, we'll play Kai's part out real quick. Kai, because I think you can potentially do something here. Do you just want to keep tailing and chasing him until he's exhausted?
Yes, that is what I would like to do.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a couple Constitution saving throws, and I also want you to do the same.
Certainly.
All right. Let's see what he's got. He's got a 2 plus 2 to con. Fucking A, dude. That is a 6
Oh dear.
from me. And I'm gonna roll one more.
That's
That's
a
a
10.
That's 14 for me. Okay. The 10 does it. So he's exhausted. He's starting to kind of like, you see him start panting even more as you keep running. You're going to be split off a couple more, let's say like a minute or two more your direction. Roll another Constitution save. Essentially, we're doing a race of endurance. See who survives this. It's a 19.
6. Oh dear.
You're falling
Jesus,
behind. All right, one more time. It's another 19.
12.
Nice. Okay. You're starting to lose the track. Both are exhausted. Here's the thing. You can actually catch up to him and start injuring him because of opportunity of attack.
Um,
I don't know if you want to do it, but I just want to give you that idea.
I feel that I should. I feel that I should.
All right. So I want you to give me two. Give me 3 up. We'll say this happens 3 times. Give me 3 opportunity attacks.
Certainly. 1, 2, 3. Those are not good, certainly. not.
This kind of really displays how y'all are very exhausted. His AC in this wolf form is 12, so all of them miss.
That's really rather unfortunate.
All right. If you fail another, if you go below a 10 on the con, you're gonna lose his track and he gets away. But if he makes 2 losses, then he loses. All right, you ready? Another con.
Indeed.
Oh,
15.
nice. Both make it. Give me another attack.
All right. Ah,
All right. Roll again for con. 13.
9.
All right. He is able to get away from you as y'all do this chase scene. And we're gonna cut to BB. BB,
Yes.
I want you to roll me some stealth checks.
Stealth. Okay. And I will be falling. Let's see. I was at 50,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went to 70 feet behind. I'll stay 80 feet behind. That's an 11.
I'll say with 80 feet behind, go ahead and roll with advantage.
So one more roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. And I need you to roll me one more stealth.
With advantage?
Yes. Okay. You see them kind of dip, and you see them like disappear behind a tree. At first, you felt like, oh shit, they dipped on me. But you see that the tree that they dipped behind, there's like a fallen one hollowed out, and it goes straight into the ground. You could follow it to see if it's another path, but you're underground, and your teammates are far away. But you have found something of theirs. What do you want to do?
I'm not gonna follow them down.
Gotcha.
I will fly around in circles above.
All right, nice. I like that. Give me another check as you kind of like investigation this time as you survey the area.
Ugh.
All right. You just see that hole. You don't see anything in the nearby area. All right. Is everyone gonna wait for everyone to catch up. Kai, what are you doing? Yes.
I've lost him completely.
Yeah. You can still track him, but you can't. You're not like eye to eye on him anymore. As you're completely, you're both. Well, he's probably exhausted as well. Shit. Okay. Yeah. He's almost as exhausted as you are.
Pardon me while I roll something.
Ooh.
The trail has split.
Cadmus, go ahead. Start that timer for now.
Gotcha.
It was supposed to stop because they kept moving forward.
Right.
Okay.
I've gotten far enough away at this point. It might be best to regroup. So, that was a damn stupid snap decision of mine.
I liked it. All right, sounds wonderful. BB, so Kai, you're going back to the original path, and BB, you're doing the circles around the spot. You guys chased them down?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So, we'll say no more timers needed. I think the timer would have been more relevant if it came into like a talking match or like some sort of thing, but at least we had it there. So everyone's regrouped minus BB as Kai comes back to the original trail, and y'all have brung up the rear. What are y'all doing?
Following the trail as best we can for the direction BB went.
All right, sounds golden. Y'all head over. It's not tough, especially with directions from BB herself, and you can see that. Yeah, as y'all gather around, BB kind of points out this stump that just seems to like just jut right into the ground. Just I don't know if that's the right sound effect, but yeah. What do y'all do?
All right, so BB, from what Temper tells me, they went in here.
Yeah.
We should rest.
I'm gonna check the checking for traps. The stump.
As you check further down, you see that. Hey, yo, you good? What's
Not bad. Thanks for asking.
As we check further down, DM gets distracted by his sweet dog.
Dog?
Yes, he
is crying.
he failed the wisdom saving throw against his dog's cuteness.
Oh, don't we all make those wisdom saves with disadvantage, or is that just me?
No, it requires a natural 21 to succeed.
Oh, certainly.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay, so, sorry. Hey, you need to stop that. Go. Thank you.
Exactly.
But
there-
not want to stop.
I know. You see that it's just dirt down there. BB, for sure you know they went down there, so there has to be some sort of thing they did before they jumped down this stump.
Can I look for any levers or buttons or
Investigation.
Inspectigation.
Guidance. Guidance on
Inspectigation.
everything.
Guidance.
All right, there's my D4. All right, that's actually really good. That is, what is my investigation? +5. That is a 23.
Yeah. You see that a tuft of fur has been caught on one of these broken branches, which you can assume was kind of like brought back into place, but they passed by and it kind of messed it up. But all you have to do is hit this lever to open it up.
All right, I push it.
Okay. It the dirt, this artificial dirt kind of moves out of the way, and you see just kind of it goes down into a tunnel.
Right.
Secret tunnel.
We should probably still follow them, because we don't know where they're going from here.
Ismark shakes his head. We've accomplished what we wanted to by following them. We know where they've gone. We can follow this, but we should rest and heal up.
We can pick up the trail again tomorrow.
All right. I flipped the branch back and.
It's resting.
All right.
I'm out of breath.
Oh, you did good.
Thank you. Don't know if I could do that again.
We should maybe get a little bit further away and set up a camp and have a watch. Start setting up a patrol.
That sounds alright. Ember. And Cadmus points to a branch, and Ember disapparates from BB's shoulder and appears on the branch. Let me know if anything comes out of that hole. So Ember will remain in a branch, looking over the tree stump.
Here, this way, downwind.
Following you.
Upwind, downwind, upwind.
Downwind of the stump.
Yeah,
That way our
downwind.
scent doesn't go
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah,
Hey, I said it right the first time.
yeah. That's the thing is Mark knows. As soon as we set up something of a camp, Ismark is going to invade Cadmus's personal bubble.
Alright, you see, as we're setting up, Cadmus is sitting down and has a journal out.
Okay, yeah, you're trying to journal when you're about to get Ismark up in your business. All right, I like it. I like it.
I mean, that's part of his setting up for camp is he's getting that journal. And can I help you?
Perfect. No words needed. Ismark just starts rolling up Cadmus's arms, inspecting his bare, looking for his bare arms, his neck. He starts pulling up his robe or pants or whatever Cadmus is wearing. looking for bites.
What are you looking for? I might
As
be able
Mark
to help
says-
you. I'm kind of familiar with all the underlings under here.
So says everybody needs to strip down. We're looking for bites.
Gosh.
Yeah, it bit me earlier, but it's fun. It bit me on the arm.
Show me. All right, well, let's see it.
Left arm. You can see where it tore the damn fabric, you daft idiot.
Inspecting it. He gets his teapot out. Kai, you able to fill this?
Certainly.
Cadmus, heat this up. And now he's gonna stomp
right.
over towards Kilgore.
Are we making tea for him?
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure.
If we're making tea for him, then I expect that we get some of it as well.
Hold that thought. What
I mean-
what form is Kilgore in, by the way? Minotaur form?
I think you're muted.
Kilgore?
Maybe we asked at the wrong time.
Of course I did. Well, Ismark's about to get up in the hairy Minotaur too.
You're about to do what?
You're back.
That was the
I just got
perfect
back.
time for you to
What
come
did I
back.
just hear?
Ismark is going to invade your personal bubble and check you for bite marks.
How extensively?
I mean, he just suggested the whole party strip down naked to check for bites, so pretty extensively.
Oh, hey, do that.
Perfect.
You now have a naked Minotaur in front of you.
Whoa, nice.
Cadmus is on the other side of the camp and has turned his entire body away.
Oh my god.
Okay, didn't bite you there, but where did it bite you?
I'm not.
Oh
I'm
my
not.
God.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
away. I couldn't happen.
Turn around. Oh yeah, how does that work? How does the bear bite transfer to Kilgore?
Because I do currently have no damage right now, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Didn't I do the thing, the fancy thing? Because I don't have aid anymore. I don't have either of my 2 levels, 2nd level.
Oh, you're
Didn't
talking
I aid? Whoever was going in last.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did. But I think he's also talking about his wild shape causing that there was no damage as well.
Yeah.
Did you ever get hit? Did you ever get to your wild shape hit points?
What do you mean?
Did he ever use his bite attack after Semi's temp HP?
I don't think that was used on Kilgore.
Okay.
Or at least it expired before the fight.
I'm trying to remember because I think I asked y'all to do constitutions when the bites hit, and I only think 2 or 3 bites hit total. If I remember correctly, everything's
The
hunky.
only people to get bit were Cadmus and Kilgore.
Right.
That is correct.
All right,
Wait.
cool. Wherever it was on the anatomy of the bear, it would transfer to you as the person.
Okay.
Your HP is the same, just kind of a little bit of like a divot. Or your HP is full, essentially. But there's going to be like little either bruisings or a little bit of a scar thing, but it'll heal up over time. It's just kind of remnant effects of your wild shape.
I'm thinking butt cheek though.
I don't think they got that far. Kilgore was like, if it's anything, it's like arm or throat or something, because like Kilgore was
shoulder.
yeah, shoulder.
Okay. All right, Ismark inspects, and then he's going to make his way over to the tea kettle that I picture Cadmus is just kind of holding as it gets hot or something.
Yeah, Cadmus is literally holding it like on the tips of his fingers, and between the kettle and his hand, you just see a roiling flame.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Ismark is gonna get out 2 of the same purple flowers that he had offered Solomon and Cadmus for the initial moment of our plan, and he's going to kind of break them up into the tea as they start to seep into the kettle. And when it's ready, he's gonna bring a portion over to Cadmus and a portion over to Kilgore. He's gonna say, "Drink this. It might make you feel a little crappy, but trust me, it's better than the alternative."
What alternative are you speaking of?
Say that again.
What alternative are you speaking of?
Turning into a werewolf.
Cadmus looks at you like trying to discern if you're bullshitting him for about like a good 10 seconds, and then downs the entire thing in one gulp.
Approving nod from Ismark.
All right.
Attention turns to Kilgore. Drink up.
He's knee deep.
All right, don't mind the taste.
It tastes bad. It is repulsive. But as you taste this, you remember that like every now and then these same things. I don't know. Would they know that this is the same flour that you do use?
Yes.
Okay, you know that he's been taking it a lot, so you have no idea why he's been taking it like so plainly. But it also makes sense why food tastes so good to him. Because he's just been taking these nasty flowers as your tea.
Why in the hell do you keep eating this flower?
Oh, so it's purple, but it's not lavender. All right then.
Not lavender. No. He looks at Kai. He's like, this is really just not. It's not like recreational.
Oh, it's not a good thing to steep into water?
Well, can be if the alternative is waking up one day not knowing what you've done with blood all over yourself.
You
Is this coming
implying
from
that
personal
that's-
experience?
Indeed. Are
No.
you implying that this has happened before?
Perhaps
Not.
to other people.
Well, yeah,
I would like-
I have seen it happen to others, as Bill has mentioned.
May I insight check Ismark on that? Saying that he's when I asked if this was personal experience, and
Yeah.
he said no.
You can. Yeah, you can roll.
Can I do the same?
Yes, you may.
Lovely.
Fortunately, my
That is
insight
a
isn't
natural
too great.
one.
That is a natural 20.
All right.
Rise!
Hey. I want you. Okay, both of you with conviction know that you're right. So Dave,
Right.
tell Kai, and then tell what
Yes.
he's gleaning.
Okay. Kai, you think Ismark has absolutely woken up not knowing what happens that night covered in blood. And Cadmus, you believe that what Ismark has described he has not personally experienced.
Oh, what at least if you hadn't experienced it yourself.
It's not. Are you a goddamn werewolf?
No. Well,
If he was, he wouldn't be able to be anywhere near these flowers.
Hi.
perhaps it's
Maybe.
it's just the tea seems to work.
I'm not convinced, but okay.
It's all very, scientific, naturey things. I've got powerful friends back home. And,
Yes, magic, as it were.
yeah, kind of.
They're one and the same to me. I understand neither.
I'm not far behind.
So
Who's taking
what's
first watch?
Wait, so what specifically are these flowers? I mean, and so they both prevent werewolves and apparently also induce puking.
This here is belladonna, or some of the common folk refer to it as wolfsbane. We unfortunately, I don't believe it's native to this region, and I've got a finite amount, so I kind of took it all when we left my cabin.
Huh.
Don't really have much of a plan for when this stuff runs out. Yes, Bella, you look like you're biting your tongue.
Okay, DM.
Yes.
The trees around here,
Yes.
would they fit a person sleeping in them?
Yeah. You just gotta make sure you're nice and tucked in, you know?
Okay. Would you guys like to sleep in the trees tonight so you are not bare and exposed on the ground?
I might break the branches.
It's been a fair while since I've slept truly under the stars. Sounds agreeable to me.
Wait, sorry. I was kind of more focused on the fact that apparently I might become a werewolf. What are we talking about?
Would you like to sleep up in a tree so you're not exposed on the ground?
I mean, we've done it before, sure. Cadmus begins disassembling his tent.
Ismark? Solomon?
Yeah. It's a good idea, Bella.
I'll follow the rest of y'all's lead.
Alright, then I guess Bella will taxi people into their own respective trees.
I think you see, Dave, will you take the taxi or will you just...
Oh yeah, yeah. Ismark doesn't need to be taxied,
Okay.
and Ismark can help with Kilgore if we need to.
Yeah, is there a tree big enough to fit Kilgore?
Yeah, can you guys carry 250 pounds?
Oh, no, there is not a tree we could get up and kill Gore. I just rolled to see.
That's quite unfortunate.
But I really wanted to see that lift, though.
Then I shall sleep on the ground with you tonight, Kilgore.
Oh, you don't have to. Actually, Kilgore would. Hopefully, we aren't attacked. He will turn into a cat. So that's a cute little purple cat with little horns on his head.
I need it.
He'll jump up on top of Bella.
I'll take first watch.
Second watch?
I'll take second watch.
Third.
Bella can do third.
That's it. There's only 3 watches.
So
That's it. No more watches.
how long can out of character? I thought druids could only be in wild shape for like the same amount of time a barbarian could be in rage.
I think it's based on hour per level. So 3 hours?
Hour per a number of hours equal to your level divided by 2 rounded down. Right now, 1. When you get to level 4, it'll become 2, 6, 3, yada yada yada.
I just blame it on the nausea.
Okay.
You're good.
It's all good. That's why I'm here. I am Clippy.
Just little cat. Just for an
Snuggly
hour.
Kitty turns into Snuggly Kilgore.
On top of Bella's shoulders.
I hope she doesn't break my fall.
No, Bella will take Kilgore up to see the sky for a while.
Oh, that's cute.
Dude, that's fucking cute as hell. Inspiration.
Lots of purrs.
Really. He said it. Take it.
Take it.
Okay.
Look, I want to be able to give out inspiration willy-nilly, so that's why I like this system that I have now.
Yeah, I like it. I like receiving it.
Okay, so we have our watches. Whoever's on the first watch, go ahead and roll me.
That's me.
Yep. Perception check.
From my specialty. 16.
Nice.
But not because I'm good at it.
All right. Now, second watch.
Alright.
Everything's fine your first
yep.
watch.
Perception. $19.
Golden.
Yeah, I have +1. Okay. Yeah.
And then third watch.
Oh, hey, Ismark, you and I rolled the same on the die.
Is it a normal perception check?
Yes.
Okay.
You can guide yourself.
20. No, I don't need it.
No, she don't.
Oh, right, you're Super Bella.
That's right.
Okay. Alrighty then. Everyone's watch went swimmingly. Through the perception, Bella, with your 23, you do hear some, like, distant movement. From your perception of 23, you think maybe it's some animals, smaller than a werewolf. But yeah.
Oh,
You don't
fudge!
need it.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I didn't specifically say Ismark drank his tea
Okay.
on this night of the full moon. Yeah.
Roll me a check. Let's see, what check do I want to see if you remembered?
That's
Hmm.
interesting.
What check should I make this?
Are you looking for a check that Ismark remembered to drink his tea?
Yes.
Okay.
Survival?
I like that. So far, survival's the. Yeah. Give me.
You want survival?
Yeah.
Okay, I know I told you I would try to make a point of specifically saying
Yes.
it rather than just assume, because Ismark's kind of a moron. 10?
Yes, Mark.
It's not a 9
I know it's not a 9.
or an 8.
You get near the end of your watch, and you're tucking in, you're putting things away, and then you're like, oh fuck, I need to drink my tea. So you drink your tea. You're good.
Oh, but I have to drink it cold because I don't want to wake up Cadmus.
You just put it on his sleeping body. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I do. His body is warm.
You
And,
just
like,
like
you see,
the little bubble you get when you're sleeping in those cartoons. Instead for Cadmus, it's like this flame.
yeah, yeah, like Cadmus, who had rigged up like a little bit of a hammock. Like you see his body like go like as he inhales bright red, and then turn to like a very dull, and then and snores moderately loudly, but
All right, sounds good. You drink it cold.
Yeah, baby.
Especially disgusting.
But I feel like that's part of the reason why Ismark's got some extra poundage packed on. It helps kind of diffuse the bad tea.
That's how that works.
That's how that works.
That's how I've been able to not be sick until just recently. Okay, so let's see. What else we got? Okay, it's the next morning. What do y'all do?
all right. Do we want to let's see. Do we want to follow them down the tunnels?
Ismark nods.
Could we perhaps figure out a system where I do not have to go into the tunnels? Like, I could... Perhaps you guys could just guide me in the direction the tunnel is leading as you go through it.
I think that would work.
As long as your messages get through the earth, yeah.
But actually, if you want to keep yeah, I can see it. I can see it underground. If you want to keep Ember with you, she can act as a bit of a direction.
I believe that would be a preferable option for me.
Ismark's
Alright.
also giving Cadmus and Kilgore another once over in the morning.
It's just on the
Inspecting the
arm.
wounds.
You don't have to go looking at my pants again.
I know it. Is there can like Ismark discern if the bite is particularly deep or if saliva got it, some naturey animal bitey type stuff.
I'll say this: you don't know. You only have secondhand information from your time with Not and May, due to the fact that one of their members had a similar affliction.
He's got a scar on his leg.
Notice that this morning it's not there anymore.
Ismark's scar is not there
Oh,
anymore?
your scar. Oh. Your scar's there, yeah. Cadmus's scar is slowly going away.
Okay, it's receding.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Unlike Ismark's,
Correct.
which is just kind of like
Yours
not
was a little.
scabbed.
Yours was
like-
a little deeper than what you saw in Cadmus for sure, though.
Okay. And what about Kilgore's?
Kilgore's no. It seemed like a lot of the
Kilgore, take a knee. I got it. You're too tall.
a lot of the fur kind of diffused most of some of the what impression it would have made, so it doesn't have as deep as it was when you were attacked.
Ismark gives, the Forgotten Realms special 2 thumbs up to Cadmus and Kilgore things. Seems to be getting better.
Yay.
All right.
All right then. What else?
Down and in.
Down and in. What is
Don't mind me. Just swapping out a. cantrip.
what's Bella doing right now?
What am I doing?
It's time to examine yourself, Bella. What are
Uh.
you doing? I'm sorry.
What
I had
is
to.
Bella?
I lost track of where we were and what to do. What's happening right now?
We are about to go
Into the tunnel.
down into the tunnels, but Bella is staying up top.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay up top with Ember.
Okay. Sounds golden.
I'm kind of just communicating with Ember 10 meters forward, 5 meter, and then 5 meters, 30 degrees to the right, so that Ember is walking along with us up top.
Gotcha. Alrighty then. Alright, you guys head down. As y'all walk through, y'all see that it is, everyone, whoever doesn't have dark vision, cannot see. It is pitch black down here.
Ismark takes the lead. Unless somebody already said that and I missed it.
I don't remember. I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
Ismark, Barovian eyes, 120 feet dark vision.
Out of curiosity, anybody here have trouble seeing in the dark?
Not me. I can actually see quite well down here.
Anyone 5 feet from Cadmus can see around him. That's it.
just as Cadmus.
Yeah, you just see a glowing Cadmus.
Nice.
Am I able to, if I want to try and stealth, am I able to, dim that?
When we get there. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
No, we have to
I
slather
like
you with
this.
mud.
Throw some dirt on him, throw some dirt. It's like, ah!
Kilgore, stand in front of Cadmus.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, and you guys get closer, and you see that you guys see some markings of claws turning into hands, turning into feet. As y'all get closer and closer, and you get to another, kind of similar to the last base, where you guys found where they were planning things out. This one is a little bit more, it's got very few things. There's a couple torches, not unlit, as it kind of opens out, and you see that on the other end there is a door there, but in the room there is a table with 2 chairs. There's a couple glasses and like a keg with like a sidebar. And then up on the opposite wall where the sidebar is, you see some maps, and it looks like the trade route from Ithaca to Hellet. Is it Hellet? No, that's my other campaign. Fuck. Central Hub City.
Eldaron,
thank you.
Trent.
Eldaron. And you see that there, what's it called? There's some other like smaller paths, more like a dotted line of, you see that some of them going to some other areas, and you see one that's kind of like the dots are much are largely spaced out, that goes towards the coast and to the northeast, and then another small dotted line that goes to some sort of other place that you don't recognize, that you haven't been to. But on the table, there's a note.
Before going into the room, I'm gonna look and see if I see any traps.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
That's a 16.
No traps here.
I'm kind of looking at everybody else. I'm gonna go see what that says.
Actually, I want Dave to look what that says. Dave, can you record your screen real quick? And have you in the what's it called? I want you to record yourself.
You want me to make myself big?
Yeah, I want you to make yourself big, and then I want you to record yourself real quick.
Okay, I gotta pull up the old OBS.
Big boy
What?
Dave.
For the TikToks.
Yes, this is for Dave's TikTok.
Oh
for
boy!
all of
Oh
our viewers
boy!
at home, our lovely player Dave is on TikTok.
No! Stop!
Like and subscribe.
Mr. McFlavo.
Yeah, go look up Mr.
Oh.
McFlavo.
Do it. They're
boy.
wonderful.
Okay, wait. I can do this in a better way. Oh, okay. All right. Let me try this. I think I can do this. I think I can do this pretty fast.
All right, no worries. Does anyone want to inspect anything else?
I'll look at the map.
All right. The things I kind of already explained with the map. Is there anything in particular you have questions about the map?
What's up? You kind of cut out.
There's a couple things that are on the map. Is there anything in particular that you want to look? Do you have questions about the map? It has those caravan paths on the map, and that's mainly the thing it holds.
Are the hideouts located on the map, like this one or the one by the cabin?
No,
All right.
it just has locations of trade routes. Actually, roll me.
Ready.
Ready?
Oh, sorry.
All right, sounds good. All right, I want you to go to your Funko Pops, and I think it's between Aragorn and one of your one of the hobbits. There's a note I left when I was over in LA.
Wait, are you talking to
man.
me right now?
Yes, Dave.
What am I supposed to do? You put something in my Funko Pops?
Yeah.
Long con.
This is long con's the word for this. All right. Well, I'm not wearing pants.
Oh no.
They can't see you, don't worry.
Well, the recording is just put a black box as it follows you to the phone. I think if I'm remembering correctly, it's between Aragorn and a hobbit.
No, I can't quite see it.
It's gonna be top left. I think it's in between the 2 rows, if I'm not mistaken.
This is like an ARG, and I love it.
Yeah, this is amazing.
How long have you been planning this, Adrian?
When I was at his house, I was just like, oh my god, if I just leave a note for him, this would be so cool. And part of me also wants.
Oh.
Huh?
Hey, I'm short. Where am I looking?
Oh shoot. The second row of your Funko Pops.
All right, like on top of the second row.
No. I think it's between Aragorn and a Hobbit. It's either like I slid them between them, or I slid them.
I might see it. All right. I'm vertically challenged.
Oh,
It's okay, I am too.
It was perfectly
Fuck off.
made for me. This isn't for me to make it hide.
I cannot relate to vertically challenged.
Vertically average.
Oh my god.
All right.
This also shows us how often Dave cleans his Funko Pop shelves.
Yeah. All right. I have it facing down right now. I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay. Go ahead if you read it out loud.
I'm nervous.
It's okay.
I should read it as it is, Mark, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Found it. Hello, old friend. I do not now... Not the best spelling, friend. I do not know why you are here. He meant no. Is it to chase me down for the sins I have doa? Or is it something more personal? Either way, I hope you know better than to stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Signed, Parallel. Signed, I.
I.
There's the signature. On Discord, if you're looking on Discord.
Dave, I would also like you to like screen grab, or whoever, like to screen grab and put that onto the Discord.
I can do that.
Yeah, if you want to hold it up again.
It's all good. All right, so that's what you find. It seems.
And I believe I am the old friend.
Yes, you are.
Do I recognize the handwriting?
No, you do not.
Do I recognize the signature?
Definitely not.
But I just have a feeling. It's got a Barovian sense to it that this
Yeah.
is for me.
I will say this, that like the parchment has this weird blue hue to it. Much like the skies and buildings and people of Barovia.
Clearly a Barovian parchment.
Clearly, blood splatter somewhere on it.
Yes. It's not the wine.
It's not the wine, yeah.
Okay. Don't know why you are here. Well, I'll post it.
Yes. Okay. There is something else to it, and maybe at one point, I'm gonna actually DM you something, and I need you to tell me the number out loud. Okay?
Gosh. I think this is what it feels like in Critical Role when you have a dream sequence.
Yeah.
I feel so like... Alright, I'm gonna read whatever you just sent me and tell you a number.
You're gonna tell me a number.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, off the table. Oh.
Alright, thank you. Alright, and we may proceed.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
Alright, last time I tried to share something to Discord, I shared it to all of the wrong general chats.
I made
I
so
remember
many
that.
general
That was
chats.
great.
Maybe I should. I don't know if I should delete them. Maybe I should name them
Yeah.
better.
I mean, maybe make it like
RR general.
like roaring general,
Yeah.
and Strahd general.
Right.
Perhaps list them as inactive or something.
That could work.
True. I'll fix this later. We got a game to play. All right.
It's the general closest to the top, Dave.
No, but like when he saves it or sends it, it only gives him a couple like lines of text, and it just says general. Like I think it's you have an iPhone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when you share it, it's not like if directly from the image to there. He'd have to open up Discord and find it that way to precisely hit it.
What kind of phone are you using?
Me?
The best phone.
Dave.
The oldest phone I can get. Okay. So
Your name isn't Dave.
I thought you said
That's,
Dave.
It's not.
It's
Or
an
is it?
iPhone 10. Thanks for the sponsor, Apple.
Can you not like
Android
just
for life.
press? Can you not just open the general chat and press the plus button
I
to
think-
add stuff?
No, because I was like I was in like my pictures.
All right, cool.
We can do tech support later.
Okay.
We can
Oh, I know
solve
what
it.
you're saying. Yeah, that would work too.
Nice.
Except for this, because this I was trying to do a scan the way I do my fancy documents at work.
Nice.
All right. Anyone?
Okay. Oh, sorry. I know this just slowed things down to a screeching halt.
It's fine.
Is this signed II?
It,
1-1 parallel?
it looks like just like whatever they used. It was just two lines. So it's not. It doesn't look like it's vague on purpose. It's maybe their name is 2. Maybe their name is parallel, or 11, or something like that. Maybe they're a test subject.
Or Ichabod Itzabab.
Yes. Or it's Adrian Ailorance. You know, it could have been anything like that.
Right.
Don't dox me.
Would never.
Even though I say where I live anyways, all the time. Okay, so what do y'all do now? It's just an empty room now.
Gosh, what the heck do we do?
Yes, Mark, you alright? You've been staring at that note for a few minutes.
I don't. Ismark definitely read this aloud.
Yeah, yeah. If you so wish to, yeah.
I don't know who this is, and I don't know that it's to me, but I know that it's to me.
Yeah, those two things mean the exact opposite.
Right.
It's a gut feeling.
It's a gut feeling, and it just feels of home.
Alright.
But I am not. Well, I was given direction when I left home, but it wasn't specifically to chase down this person, as they claim. But as some of you might be able to attest, not much good comes from where I come from, so this isn't likely a friendly meetup. And I have every intention to stick my nose where it doesn't belong now.
Is there any way to tell how fresh the writing is? Like, I know it's probably not
Does
still
anyone
wet,
have like
but
a forger's kit, or maybe just like an intelligence check, or you definitely like if you just like run your finger past it, it smears just a little, but not too much.
I'm proficient with a disguise kit, not a forgery kit.
Yeah, I'll take it. You go ahead and check it out.
Yes, lovely. What sort of role would this be?
I'm trying to think. Since I'm
certainly.
making this up as I go.
Do take your time.
Hashtag just DM things. Little cookie me. I want you to give me an intelligence check.
Oh, lovely. That's the one I'm bad at.
But the only one proficient. Go ahead and also give yourself guidance. BB definitely guides you.
BB is still up top, remember?
Oh, BB is not guided
Yeah,
you.
that's why I
Oh, he has
messaged you.
guidance.
Oh,
You never replied.
I know, I'm sorry, Semi. I was so excited about the other thing.
It's
Uh,
okay, I understand.
I am reading that Solomon is helping. Oh, and it seems that Kilgore has this as well. Lovely. That is a 10. That is a 10.
Nice, nice.
Very unceremonious. I'm not intelligent, darlings.
All you can tell is that you smudge it a little bit, and it might be because it's been a couple hours, or it's just because the oils on your hand, or because or not oils, the water on your hand. You can't tell.
They're clearly uneducated.
Certainly so. No, it didn't add the D4. My goodness.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
I thought that's what those numbers were.
I don't understand Roll20 sometimes, so it comes to a 13 instead. Apologies to you, DM.
No, that's the same outcome, unfortunately.
This is ink. This is not makeup. I can tell much just from the smudge.
All right. Let's see. All right, yeah. That's all I can tell. Anything else going around?
Somebody said that they're taking the trade maps. We should take the trade maps.
All right, awesome.
Would I be able to, I know I'm probably not the one who, based on stats, should be doing this, but screw it. Looking around, would I be able to, find anything that would, like, layers of dust or anything that would tell me, like, when people were here last, approximately?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Ooh, investigation. I am actually really good at that. Okay. That's apparently my second natural 20 of the night. I have not touched the die. It is on the dice cam.
3,
That is a 25.
like 5 hours ago.
You see Cadmus in a sudden burst of inspiration, looked down, like, kind of put his hand just above one of the footprints. They were here 5 hours ago.
You also notice like a drip from the keg, and then you like time it, and you see the volume that's on the floor, and you just like fucking numbers like across your head.
Yep. Yeah, just like they were here 5 hours, 4 minutes, and 13 seconds ago.
How'd you know that?
I'm not entirely sure.
All right, amazing. Okay. There is a door at the other end. What would you like to do?
So there was a main corridor that led into this room. Did it continue past, or did it?
No, it
end
was
at
just
this room?
it ended at this room, and there's on the other end of the room, not from where you came, but separately. There's a door on the other side.
I believe we should continue. Yeah.
Sounds agreeable.
All right, and in a burst of confidence, because I rolled the die roll for this, in a burst of confidence, he opens the door without checking for traps.
All right, cool. You see a large piece of root sticking out, and it's just dirt the rest of the way.
So it looks like the tunnel was caved in.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah.
Actually, having having seen... Oh, sorry, Kilgore.
That was the only other door out.
Correct.
Having seen the false dirt at the stump,
Mm-hmm.
can I look around for any
Yeah, go ahead.
levers or switches or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Would that also be investigation?
Yeah.
Ismark would like to look to see if the support beams have been weakened or drenched in oil.
16 for levers and switches and such.
No, you don't find any levers or switches or such. And no, you don't see any weakening or the smell of alcohol or the burnt pieces of charred wood or anything like that. You just see this large, kind of like this root sticking out, and then just dirt.
It appears they've covered it in so that we can't follow.
Oh, is that what it looks like?
Aye.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that. Yeah.
Got it.
Are you?
guys are ramping it above ground.
So we might have to get
You-
above ground.
You
BB.
see, BB, you see up there that the you know, as you kind of like, you see that Ember's trying to move forward, but in front, right in front of Ember is this large tree.
There's a large tree. Like, a lot larger than the other trees, or
No. Just same, like, large enough to be one of the older trees in this area for sure.
okay.
See all the gears turning in Dave's head.
Ismark's gonna try to shove the tree out of the way.
Okay. You go ahead and roll strength. If you roll a nat 1, you get 1 point of piercing damage from a splinter.
No, it wasn't a nat 1. It was a 7.
You push this tree stump, or like root, and nothing happens.
It's real.
Because Bella has been like walking along the ground.
Mhm. What?
Excuse me. Like walk around the tree. Is there any like? As I'm walking, does the ground feel different at all?
No.
No. Okay. I'm just. I'm not. Blah blah blah.
You want to roll me an Arcana check?
Arcana?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're a spellcaster now, BB.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
And I'm pretty sure I had a better bonus when I was playing May.
Nice.
With that 6, you can't quite tell. It just, that's it.
Yeah, I just need the others to get above ground and tell me what's going on.
Is the root like actually blocking the way, or is it just the dirt?
The root seem okay. So let me. I'm not gonna draw you anything because you know my drawings. It's
Classic
like
shrimp.
classic shrimp. It looks just like a shrimp sticking out of the dirt. No, you see like the start at the very top. You see the base of it, and this root kind of like it's kind of wide, and then it kind of goes down and then hits the ground underneath. Like right as you open the door, outwards towards y'all. So you see, like it's kind of wide, but that's it.
So it is or is not the root that is blocking our way?
Like if you could dig around it, you could keep going. But yeah, there's dirt and the root. It's like it's just the root and then just a bunch of dirt. I don't know why only the root's showing, or why they didn't clear the rest of this area, but it's just the root and like a dirt alcove.
Well, I could turn into a badger and just dig through the dirt if you'd like.
I mean, we never saw the wolves leave while we were on watch at night.
No, Ember specifically was looking over the stump. I haven't seen the other exits.
So we know that these wolves had to have gone somewhere from where we are right now.
Aye.
But they also might have caved it in behind them?
I will tell you this. I keep saying kinda.
Well, also if they did cave it in, it didn't look like they did a full job, and they might not have done it for an extensive distance, so we could simply try to just dig without expending any magical abilities. Or we, or Kilgore could, as you stated, it could turn into something that digs.
It would be quite easy.
I'm good for either.
So I'm worried about leaving Bella behind.
Oh no, she's got Ember up there.
Oh, right, yes.
Freaking little dog just nibbling on food.
No.
Alright.
If Ember stays in place and does not move for a long time, Bella is gonna keep kind of going forward in the same direction past the tree.
Alright. Yeah.
Like 10-20 feet, looking for some kind of exit.
Alright.
You want, like, investigation check?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Please. Okay, 15.
You look around for a bit. You fly up a little just to get a better view and everything, but you do not see any exits over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a badger. Or a giant badger.
Alright. Badger.
So, purple badger horns. It has a burrow feet of 10 feet.
Alright. What direction are you going? You gonna keep, like, kind of go around this area? Or what's up?
You cut out?
Oh, sorry. What direction are you going?
Oh, I just assumed it was a straight line.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can go... I mean, you're burrowing. You can go anywhere at this point.
He would try to make it so his friends could follow him.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, as soon as I see this, I just take a giant step to the side of the door.
You start burrowing around this route. You have to dip down a bit and come back up. And you go for like 30 to 40 feet. And you see that Ember kind of follows and kind of goes towards a tree, but is kind of stuck and can't do anything, Bella. But you find a clearing as you pop out to the other side. And you see this giant center root in the middle of this kind of like room with like this trickling water and these like glowing kind of crystals.
Bella sees that, or Kilgore sees
Kilgore sees that, sorry.
that? Okay.
I see what now?
This giant root with that's like goes straight down from the base of the tree. And you see like these glowing crystals and this like small like drip of water that's kind of like surrounding this middle root.
That's weirdly reminiscent of home, he thinks.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Where would that be? Core, Arcana.
Oh. Hey, anyone else in that room fucking roll a Arcana check.
Okay. Wizard boy, coming up.
Alright then.
Alright.
Let's
I've
turn
got-
off advantage.
That is a 19.
Alright.
Quite spicy.
Solomon and oh, you have a -1? Anyway, Solomon and hold up. Cadmus, yeah. Thank you.
No worries.
Solomon and Cadmus, y'all both look at this tree and kind of see that there's a bit of a line down the middle of it. It seems like it was tried to be like kind of closed back up. But someone has used, I think it's called tree striding, if I'm not mistaken, where they can teleport from a tree they know to a tree they see and things like that.
Teleport via planes.
Mm-hmm. Cadmus, this kind of comes to you in like this kind of like rush of an idea, and then it kind of like, I'll explain more in a bit, but y'all go ahead and like you can explain this. Hey, Punk, I'll get you food right now. Actually, y'all talk. I'll be right back.
It appears someone teleported in here, but using some sort of druidic magic. Very powerful.
So, like Kilgore can't do this.
If we're on the if we're nearing the same if we're nearing mastery of the same realms of Arcanum, then no, not for a while. From my estimates, this would be above the 5th tier, and I've barely mastered the 2nd.
I once got to the 3rd tier of the boogers in my nostril.
I'm sorry, why are we crying?
What?
We're speaking of tears.
No, tiers. Tiers. Tiers like
Oh.
levels.
Oh, different level of tier. Magic is very confusing for me.
No, that's alright, because it's actually very confusing for everybody, but just make it seem like it's not.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, voice in my head. Where did you go?
He had to go feed the dog voice in your head.
Oh dear, there are more now.
Cadmus,
Hi.
you seem more magically inclined. Do you know if it's capable to cast or use this ability, maybe by use of like a one-time scroll or something? If you're not that strong, or
Such a
is
thing
that
is
how
always
that?
possible. But the scroll in question would have to be made by someone able to use the spell. So they either found a scroll made by someone, had it made by someone, which means that they have friends in high places, or they are able to cast it themselves, which means that they are quite powerful.
Or friends in low places.
Well, that would go along with the found it. But yes. I mean, high places is in high tiers of magic. But
Dead end
yeah.
then.
Well, this can only transport a few. Well, if there were only 2 of them, this can only transport a few. Should be able to transport all of them.
Upside, yeah.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Did Ember see anyone else go into the tunnel last night?
Nope.
So that 3rd werewolf, the one that we injured, might still be around.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Yeah. Pretty much.
We haven't seen any other tunnels leading off any other which ways,
Nope.
right?
This seems like it's isolated, its own kind of just isolated section.
Cadmus,
Why?
can this powerful druid or what have you, could they cast this to receive the wolves, or does this mean that this spellcaster was here last night?
That I'm not sure. Druidic magic is a bit out of my wheelhouse, but all I know is that it's a bit more versatile than the equivalent of powerful wizards. How in terms of its versatility back and forth, not necessarily limited to a number of creatures. but it's simultaneously less versatile and that needs to be between 2 trees known to the person.
Got about half of that. Okay. All right. Interesting.
I
Yeah.
imagine that actually in character he explains it far more complicatedly and like almost goes into a lecture and then sees your eyes start to water over or start to glaze over.
Ismark kind of looks at the others and like nods, like, "Yeah, you see, you get it."
Pardon, I was distracted by the dirt. It's very sparkly in places.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, shiny!
Yeah, what is up with these crystals and the dirt and the water? Can I investigate it?
Yes, you can.
I'll assist with that.
Crystals. We found crystals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what?
Oh god. Coco Girl's like shit, you guys.
Oh no.
Do you have advantage?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh,
what I was gonna say was, I'll try to help you with that, and then I'll actually cast Detect Magic.
So go ahead, roll one more time.
Go ahead, roll again. See where it gets you.
12. Or 2, I guess.
Well, not good enough. They're pretty. It seems like they have some sort of essence to it if they're just glowing on their own. What's it called? Iridescent? I don't know.
Bioluminescent.
Bioluminescent. Bio would need to be like have like some sort of biomatter in it, right? I don't know. Big words.
I saw something about this yesterday.
Why can't we be in yesterday? Dang it!
Is it fluorescence? No. No. The puppy disagrees.
Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. I think they're barking at the trains.
It's not luminescent, is it? Where something is able to retain energy and from that continue to give off light?
That sounds
One
right.
sec.
Yeah, you're good.
Luminescent, I think, is the word they use to describe like fungi in the Underdark.
Hey,
No, that's bioluminescent.
It
Yeah,
might be also.
it might just be luminescent.
Luminescent is emitting light not caused by heat.
So yeah,
That could still work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it still works.
I know there's a term for this. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. Sometimes we can't think of the words we're thinking of.
Ismark's just trying to get to the 4th tier of his boogers.
That's too many.
Photoluminescent.
Photoluminescent. Lovely.
Photoluminescence is a process in which a molecule absorbs a photon in the visible region and excretes it later.
We're
Okay.
learning.
DM, we spent this entire time looking for a term to describe what these crystals are doing.
Hell yeah, I fucking love English.
Oh, they appear to be photoluminescent.
Okay. I think it's working through the dirt. Oh.
Are the is anything in here giving off an essence of magic?
The crystals.
Hold on here.
Oi.
And Adrian, you can tell me Ismark hasn't had this conversation if you want.
Okay.
I know some people that last time they walked into a werewolf den and walked out with some things that didn't belong to them. They were cursed. Just put it out there.
That's probably a story they told, yeah.
Well, would you mind if I see what these do?
As long as you're comfortable not being able to sleep at night.
Cadmus shrugs and begins, alright, give me about 10 minutes. And begins to cast Identify.
Ismark backs away.
I'm technically not taking it, I'm only touching it. To see what it does.
Yeah, that didn't help not.
you oh my god, brain dead. You what the fuck? Okay. Your identify sees that this stone assists in stabilizing magic. It essentially, like, whatever's used in this kind of, like, in the formation that it's in. Gosh, these little dogs. The current formation is allowing the whatever spell they use to be done very, precisely, expertly, longer, more powerful. It kind of enhances magic a little bit, but I think by itself not so much. But with the assistance of, it seems like whoever was in tune with nature made this as a kind of a point of interest to assess these outcroppings.
All right. Well, that was 11 minutes, so you guys do whatever you want while Cadmus is looking over that.
There are sparklies in the dirt. I'm sorry, they're very sparkly.
Ismark's just kind of like making gestures to nothing in the air, trying to make it clear that he has nothing to do with this.
All right, hold up. Sorry, I'm typing to other players.
So some Barovian Hail Marys. Barovian Hail. Who was it in Barovia? It's not Lathander, or is it? Like Morning Lord. Who's the Morning Lord?
Morning Lord is Lathander.
Is that it? Is that the Barovian?
Yeah, the Morning Lord was the good person ish.
Hail Morning Lords. Hail Lathanders. Assumed it's not. You know what assuming makes.
Y'all are underground, and I assume y'all had to travel a fair distance.
It wasn't that far. It was like 50 feet.
Yeah.
And then
Hey, look,
another
you get there in one
30.
movement.
Another 30 to get with the burrowing. There we go.
Am I able to, is there more to go? It's just a larger room.
It's just this larger room. You don't see anything else around here.
Shit.
This was definitely the exit point. Or, well, one side of it.
Are you referencing the tree?
Aye.
Damn, I have a crazy idea.
Go on.
Can Solomon inspect, like, you said there's like a seam of something, like where it had probably reclosed up.
Mm-hmm.
Can he examine the seam to try to see, to try to determine, and the best he can, where the other side was? Like, if there was, if there was the plane of fire on the other side, maybe there's evidence of like singeing and scorch, or if it was like the somewhere else, like frozen, I don't know, crystals or some evidence.
Roll me an
that
investigation check. I really like this idea. Also, a point of inspiration.
And I'll use one of my inspiration. Okay. So intelligence. Hold on.
Would I be able to assist him on this?
No.
Okay. trying to use force.
I'm gonna use one more. Screw it. So sorry. Do you want me?
You can
well,
only-
Actually, I guess.
You can only call it the one. You can only use the one dice on it. But you do have
Okay.
guidance from Semi, though. Or no, you don't. Sorry, Semi.
Yeah, you still haven't given me an answer.
No, message doesn't work through the ground. The Ember tried, and you did your scoping, and there was nothing you found in the area. Was
And you didn't give me an answer on guidance.
guidance? Oh yeah. Only if you're like you know. What's VS? VS, is it visual or is it vocal?
Verbal.
Verbal.
Verbal somatic.
Okay, you know what? Then I'll allow it. That you don't have to see them. If you can use, I'll allow you to use your message spell if you know exactly where they are. And with Ember's help, you can do that.
Okay.
So everyone gets
Yeah.
guidance.
Ember is literally like right above Cadmus wherever he
He
goes.
can't. He can't. The stump's in the way. You see,
Okay.
Ember's kind of like clawing at this fucking street, like trying to go where you want him to go. It's not working out.
Ismark's gonna go topside.
Okay.
So sorry. Do I have guidance from BB? Or
Yes,
no?
you do.
Oh, okay, cool. Grand total of
18.
18. Nice.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You check the seams. You don't notice anything. Whatever it was is scent or sight or light or temperature is long gone. But you do notice a bit of dust. Like the dirt is all brown, but you see that there is some very white kind of like tracks coming in. And you don't see a shoe print because there's a bunch of other shoes in the way, but you do see like this white stone. Like someone possibly kicked a pebble into this area from the other side.
I'm gonna take it and pocket it.
All right. Real quick, Cadmus, I'm going to give you a memory.
Okay.
You.
Imagine this is like as he's kind of
Well, this was
looking over the.
this was a bit back, and I forgot. I put it down, but then the dogs kind of went off. This is when you and Solomon had talked about this druid thing. You go back in your mind, and you remember a name, Deatrix.
Deatrax.
Deatrix. Deatrix. The only reason you kind of remember is that like you were helping him or talking with him or arguing with him. It's still kind of fuzzy. You see that this individual kind of like all you see is this blur of an individual, and you see a like some sort of like purple kind of hue on like a sash as you talk to him, and you're just like, no, Dietrich, I don't think it'll work. And the voice on the other side is just muffled, and all you hear from yourself is, how can you even say that? And then you pop back out.
Alrighty then.
Sorry I don't have your awesome voice to do that justice, but
No, it's all right. Yeah, like as he's like after he had cast detect magic and like looks up on the root, kind of crosses his arms, and as this happens, you see Cadmus's entire body flare up, like to a bright red.
It's a curse. I told you not to take anything. Go rummaging around here.
Yeah, you see it just flare to a bright red, and like his hair almost turns, or his hair does begin to turn into flames. And like his arms uncurl and bits of fire gather in his hands, and then blinks a few times, and his body slowly dims. Okay. Let me see that note. Ismark.
Hands
Thank
it. Extends it.
I'm gonna look more carefully and see if I recognize the handwriting from anything that, like, and very specifically try to go back in my mind, focusing on the memory of Dietrich.
Nope, no parchments in your memory. This handwriting does not look familiar to you.
Another idea. Looking in, I pull out my journal and look at the writing. I believe it's 3 different sets of handwriting. See if it matches any of that.
Nope, not at all. But
Alright,
wouldn't it have been cool?
It's not what I thought. Does the name Dietrich mean anything to any of you? And I hand the note back to Ismark.
Say I've heard it now.
Badger noises.
Dietrich Vladovich?
I'm sorry?
Dietrich Vladovich?
Not sure.
Ah, okay.
Enjoyed wearing kind of a purple hue on his on the sash that he wore.
Oh, no. This one was missing an arm. Maybe a leg, too. Might have been both arms and both legs.
Well, seems to be something about him in Druidic magic. Odd. Wonder if he was trying to pull. And like, for the next like 10 minutes, Cadmus is literally like just kind of off in the corner making notes, and it is just like, just like dozens of theories and half thoughts that pass through, and it's none of it really makes any sense to anyone. And it doesn't help that most of it is in shorthand. Has anyone else found anything interesting?
Pardon, I haven't been looking. I was actually thinking about going back topside to check on Bella.
I think Ismark is already up there as well, or headed that way, correct?
I think he's attempting to find Bella.
Where's Bella gone?
I just pictured Bella, like, flying and Ismark being like, thought she was up here.
Bella would still be They're roaming around where Ember is.
Well, then I think he'd find her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probabob.
Follow the chicken scratches on the ground.
All right, yeah, you find him. And Kai, you going up as well?
Yes,
All
yes, indeed. I don't feel I can be of too much use down here.
Bueno, bueno. All right.
Are any of the crystals loose?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm taking a very good look at the... Something just occurred to me. The shape of the room and the shape of the shape that the crystals are laid out in, does it match any type of rune or anything? Like, are they in a way that such a like that they would make up a rune in order to better focus the magic?
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna be real. I didn't think about that, but that's so cool. Yeah, inspiration for you. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. I was thinking like it's in a power placement. Like there's some sort of like some sort of Full Metal Alchemist circle. Like the water's treating it like that. But so I don't know what kind of rune it would be. But like yeah, that's generally the idea.
Kind of an amplification rune.
Pretty much. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so Cadmus will take a sketch of the rune itself to kind of look up later, or look up in more detail later. And yeah, and like after he's gotten a decent sketch of that, the crystals and the root. On the root, is there any leftover scarring from the magic that was done to it?
Nope.
No. Okay.
No, you just guys see like that one line and that's it.
Alright. Yeah, he'll take a sketch of that and then head topside.
Alrighty then.
I have an idea, but unfortunately I don't know that spell.
Okay. Okay. All right. Is everyone like heading up now?
Yep.
All right. Everyone group up.
Hello.
Now what?
So what was down there? Why did you guys stop for so long?
Cadmus pulls out his journal and you see 4 pages of notes, including three very detailed sketches. That.
I see. Is
Um,
there anything else?
Ismark goes into detail about the note from the homeland. But Bella, you spent some time in Barovia. Does this mean anything to you?
Do I recall anyone with the initials II?
Nope.
Okay. Should I assume that the party told me everything about everything they discovered?
Yeah, with some not embellishments to ham it up.
There was a map with trade route or something on it. There's a map.
oh, yeah. This one. Hand it over.
What are on the map or maps?
Just the trade routes between Eldaron and the surrounding cities.
There's nothing else on it.
Not that we could see.
Okay. Solomon pulls up the rock. Kai,
Yes.
roll me an intelligence check. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. The one thing I'm bad at. That is surprisingly good for me.
As Solomon holds up this white stone pebble to everyone, you look at it and it reminds you of the One of the first levels of Ithaca.
Wait a minute. This is Ithacan. This isn't from. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the chat.
This was a DM. I'm not going to repeat it because we're not crossing over.
We're not crossing over.
Other game with Joseph and myself.
Oh.
I apologize, I am distracting, but it had to be said.
Okay.
This is Ithacan rock. This isn't from around here. Whoever brought this here has been to Ithaca. And, of course, back. It's possible that that's where they went. Just putting dots together here, I can't know for certain.
You'll say they went to Ithaca.
It's a possibility. It's not something we can really rule out.
Seems like around here, all roads lead to Ithaca.
That's
That isn't
certainly the
some
case.
rock that is mined elsewhere outside of Ithaca.
No, this is clearly Ithacan. I've been to Ithaca a few times in my life, and this is distinctly similar to the architecture in the first level there.
As you see Solomon holding it up, you see that the towers and the walls have this same hue as this rock. Often, yeah.
Look, you can see Ithaca from right where we are. The walls and the towers, it's the same color and hue as this piece of stone.
I have an idea. Keep talking, but and he goes over and sits down and pulls out a spell book and looks through it for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, it seems likely that whoever has been here and who seems to have teleported out, I believe, was likely to Ithaca before they came here. And it's possible that that's where they went back. And as you said, it's quite true that all roads lead to Ithaca down here.
And then you hear someone putting on shades and someone screaming, "Yeah!" Da, da.
Oh no, not again.
Voice in your head.
Voices
Kai, wasn't it Ithaca where they're all hoity-toity and don't let people get in and stuff?
Indeed, Ithaca is very high society, unlike my home of Trent. Ithaca is more, if you can make it there, then you've truly made it, than anything else.
Sounds like we might need to start thinking up ways to get in.
Indeed, as I said, I've been in a number of times, but that was from a different life.
What'd you do? What'd you accomplish? What'd you give to get in the past?
Not really that I gave anything, it's more that I snuck my way in with a band of thieves.
Okay, that could be helpful.
Indeed.
Would
Kilgore, please
Would-
continue.
information be a good way in?
It's quite possible.
You've heard that people using information, yeah.
Yes,
Could-
indeed.
Perhaps that this means that one of the houses of Ithaca is also a group of werewolves slaughtering people. That sounds like good information to me.
There's a non-zero possibility, and
We
I'm
would need
certain.
proof.
Indeed, but I'm certain that this would at least interest the houses, if not cause them to turn amongst themselves more than they already are.
There was a particular house putting out the bounties on the wolves. I bet they might be particularly interested in this information.
More than likely, it's possible that we might curry some favor with them.
But all we have to go on this is the fact that someone with these wolves has been in and out of Ithaca based on a pebble.
quite. It's speculation, merely.
House Zandar is who's but the bounty on the wolves.
I can't remember. Was that the one I stole from? Pardon, the rest of you did not hear that.
You were about to get a big ol' eyebrow raise from Ismark.
That's okay. I don't have to metagame that because Cadmus wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Cadmus is in his own little world right now.
Yeah, it is one of the ones that you were stealing from for sure.
Oh, it's. Oh dear. The rest of you might need to do that instead. I have a feeling they might still recognize me.
So Sammy's trying to piece it together. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
That room, it was just a room. With the root up into the ceiling,
Yes.
correct? Does that root based on their observations and my observations of the trees around here, would that connect to the root Ember was stuck at? Or the tree
Yes,
Ember was
yes.
stuck at?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is true.
While they're... I need to finish one thought before I
Don't
begin
worry.
another.
Take your time.
There are no
What she said.
markings on the map other than like
Trade routes.
the trade routes and then the actual main cities.
Yes, correct.
0 of the markings. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then, second thought, Bella's gonna walk around looking for tracks or footsteps or any of that in like a, I don't know, in like a cone going out in the direction the tunnel was heading.
Okay, so the tunnel was from the tree stump. It seemed like it just stopped in that room. So, kind of, are you like just above ground, a line from where the
Yeah.
tree stump is to there? Okay.
From where the... Because you said the tree that Ember stopped at is
Mhm.
connected to the root that was in the middle of the
The room.
room below,
Mm-hmm.
not the tunnel.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm saying yes
Then-
to the right thing.
Then Bella is going to, based on whoever said about a druid using some kind of weird tree magic,
Mm-hmm.
search around the other trees
Mm.
going in the direction that the wolves were running previously.
Okay.
That's where I'm looking.
Roll me an investigation check.
And I am guiding myself. Let's see if this works. Woo, it did!
Nice.
I accidentally rolled it to GM.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, it's a little purple. With the 16, you check and you kind of like jump from tree to tree, kind of going in in the direction of where they were going originally, and you check around and around. There are no tracks here. You go a little further out, and you do see something that was here. Someone's tracks that was like nearby, but ran away.
Okay. Someone was nearby and ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
This is like like almost like half a mile out.
Okay. Then I would go back to the group and inform the rest of the party about that. Like, it looks like humanoid footprints, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I would go inform the others about that.
I'm good with following that lead, but do have an idea. That will almost certainly fail. So if you want to just go with Bella's idea, then I like that.
fine either way.
I mean, Bella was just doing that while everyone else was doing whatever the heck they're doing. Because she was bored, waiting.
Just freaking
Yeah,
talking and pointing fingers and reading books.
Yeah, no, Cadmus has took a minute. So I imagine, like, as soon as you get back and explained all that, then, yeah.
Alright. Yeah. What is y'all's plan?
So really quick, did we really think that there was a curse or something? Because if not, Solomon was gonna take some of those crystals.
Ismark believes it.
Deadpan, I kind of shake my head, and I want at least a few for research and
How are you?
other
How are
shenanigans.
you breaking these crystals?
Hang on, before you break them, I do have an idea that might possibly, sorta, kinda, maybe, possibly has a chance of working. Tiny chance.
What is
I'm
that?
looking at you.
Magic that's this powerful, usually leaves a trail. Kind of a, not a physical trail,
Arcane, ethereal.
yeah, like Cadmus is struggling with the word for a minute.
Oh.
Like a trail through the weave. I wonder if I can channel enough energy into using the simplification rune on the crystals. If I'd be able to channel raw magic toward the root. If I could get it to reopen briefly to its former destination. I have no idea if this will work. I have absolutely no idea how much magical it would take if it would work. Nor would I have any idea if the entrance does open, if it wouldn't just plop us in the middle of a volcano or the middle of the ocean. So, just wanted to bring that up as an idea.
I just don't know if that's our move right now.
Or we're hoping to chase down the werewolves. Yeah?
If we could at least find out where they came out, we could more easily track their trail.
As Cadmus says, he doesn't know if he can even if this will work. I mean, what if it does plop us into a volcano?
Well, actually, that now that I think about it, that's unlikely, as it kind of has to go through another tree. Well, actually, no, because it wouldn't be, and just continues to ramble on like that for a minute or so. Out of character. This is not like I have briefly run this by the DM and have gotten no
How many
response.
spell slots are gonna use, Joseph?
Exactly. Like this is this.
How many spell slots, Joseph? How many do you have, and how many are you willing to use?
I have 2 level 2s and 3 level 1s. Honestly, I am good with burning every bit of that, and I was actually gonna ask of the rest of you that are able to wield magic. It might have a better chance of working if more of us pulled into it.
I could attempt to help.
I know a bit about nature. I can help.
Yeah, yours would actually be highly valuable, as it's the same brand of magic. Ismark?
Oh, if I knew magic, I would be happy to help.
But you do know magic. I've seen you wield it.
What?
When you go down the lightning from the storm?
Oh, that's just weather.
No, that's magic.
Seriously?
You don't need to hide your magical abilities from the rest of us.
I'm an open book, Kai. I mean, really. This is news to me.
You really just thought the weather just obeyed your command willy-nilly.
Yeah, very much.
If
Well,
that were
he
true, I
he
would make it
does
so it was raining constantly.
he does come from Barovia, so it is entirely a possibility.
Fair point. But yes, the more raw magical energy that we can pull into this, the better chance it has of working. I think.
Okay. Have we considered that if this does work, which sounds like it's unlikely, that we might end up right in the midst of somebody powerful enough to have done this by themselves?
Yes, that is a possibility.
Along with whoever else they either took with them or was there already.
But someone of that power would likely not use something at their base. It would likely be a bit away, but at least closer. Somewhere convenient, yet still awful ways enough to disparage any onlooking.
I mean, listen, you saw how I like to tackle most problems knocking at the door on the cabin. So I'm here for it. But if Kai was able to get himself in, I think it's reasonable to think that with enough, planning and effort like we've shown previously, that we could get ourselves into Ithaca and then, go from there.
But in the meantime, whoever this leader is will be able to likely embolden their defenses and convert even more werewolves and possibly kill a bunch more people.
The last 2 points you might be right, but the first, I think we'd actually probably have the advantage. They seem to think they're safe behind the walls of Ithaca, and until recently, we thought them impregnable. But if Kai has slipped past them before, then it can be done again. I think that's the easier option.
As long as they haven't patched up the few holes I used to use.
Well, we can make new ones, eh?
Certainly.
Kind of
If we
grins at
would
them.
prefer to not hop up into the middle of their bedroom while they are getting dressed, then we can follow the trail I found.
You do see
But-
Cadmus getting like a little bit more sad as we're not considering this idea.
Cadmus, I am truly sorry about this, but I do prefer Bella's idea here.
No, if you don't want to, that's all right. I've never really been one of the communicating type, as far as I know. My ideas are a bit extravagant.
No, it's perfectly fine. I've known several extravagant thinkers. It's more that I don't want everyone going into a hell that they can't survive.
Especially if you are not going to have any ability to cast any magic, because you are very powerful when you are able to cast your spells, Cadmus.
Not quite.
This is totally Bella buttering up Cadmus. Oh, fuck!
Oh,
Oh.
that works out perfectly because Cadmus just goes, "No, I'm not. There are dozens of spells that apparently I know that I don't know that are. I am trying to find what. And like he keeps starting a sentence and then never finishing it, and
Cadmus,
what?
could you, for some of us, and he kind of looks at Kilgore, could you explain what it is you're trying to do as if some of us, again, looking to Kilgore, we're like, a 5-year-old?
All right, so that door, and
The
he
tree.
points back. No, he actually points back to where the table was. They had caved in caved in the tunnel. Correct? So, they caved in the tunnel. However, the trail was still there. There was still a beginning and an end that was able to be reconnected. That's similar to powerful magic, just not through material means. There's essentially there's a door that's been closed, and I'm trying to see if I can reopen it. If you don't want to, that's all right. I don't take offense. Nothing like that.
You see, Kilgore, that doesn't seem too complicated. You totally get it, right?
I understand doors, yes.
Same.
DM.
Yes.
When you described this tree, you said that was the tree itself magical or no?
No. But it looks, I mean, the way that it's been created and formed looks intentional, for sure.
Is it different from all the other ones?
Not from above, definitely not. Definitely if you were to... below, it does look... I mean, it feels different, definitely, with how it's been arranged, the small, like, some river of water and the crystals. Something definitely intentional happened to make this happen.
This is kind of a stretch. I have locate animals or plants. Wonder if maybe I could try to ding a tree similar to this. Maybe
Okay.
they didn't go that far. Don't know how much of a stretch this is.
You can only go 5 miles, right?
Mhm.
Okay. You start to look for a similar tree, you put your hands on it. A couple trees pop up, and I'm gonna just kind of describe this as like, you see kind of like this skeletal kind of thing, or like exoskeleton of like the tree that it looks like. None of them have as deep of roots like this tree. The ones that ping around in this area that are the same breed.
Okay.
But yeah. Does anybody else got any questions?
All right, Cadmus, where do you need me to stand?
You want to go through this?
Starts warming up his hands.
Bella will step forward and help as well.
I kind of looked at everybody. I want this to. I prefer for this to be anonymous, as I mean we are kind of a group now, but I don't want to do anything that would go against anyone.
Unanimous. Sorry.
I said unanimous.
Oh no, it's the accent. Sorry.
Yeah, unanimous.
No, you're anonymous.
No, you're thinking anonymous.
Yeah. Oh yes, you're unanimous. Unanimous. That's what I said.
I'm sorry, did you just refer to me as a rectum?
No. Why would I refer to you as an asshole?
It just seems.
Oh yes, he finally said it. Unanimous.
I was wondering what you'd pronounce it correctly. Anyway, disagree with this as I mean it. I would rather us stick together. And as such, it seems that majority is for. Therefore, I'm for as well.
Kilgore, Solomon?
I believe in all of us.
What a lovely sentiment.
Such a perfect Kilgore response.
Yeah.
All right.
I just got
Only
that. What
one
are
of
we
us
voting
to be
on?
level-headed.
What was it, Solomon?
I just got back. I missed. What are we voting on?
The majority of us are thinking to go with Cadmus's plan to try and reopen the tree. And he said, I don't want to do anything that would dissuade any of you, but and I'd prefer for this to be the decision for this to be unanimous since we're a group now, or since we seem to be a group now. Saying it without the accent for brevity.
He just kind of gives a resign, kind of like, sign, shrug, and kind of gesture towards the same. Have at it.
All right.
Kind of gets his sword ready.
Ismark, stand there. Bella, here. Kilgore, here. And Cadmus himself steps up to the tree. Yeah, keep. Alright. What I want you to do is attempt to, imagine yourself casting a spell, but don't quite finish. Just focus on that raw magical potential. And just channel it toward the tree root. Imagine you're summoning a lightning bolt, but you don't know quite where it's gonna go.
Okay.
But imagine you're summoning all and as many as you can. And as many as you want to. And Cadmus steps up to the tree, focuses, and I imagine you see like in the space between his hands, right in front of the tree, you see a small sphere of pure potential magical energy. I'm gonna fucking try this with these chuckle fucks help.
All right. It's the way you explain it is very similar to how like when our what's this fuck the wizard was in front of Strahd, your wizard.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, what spell slots are you using?
Cadmus is all in on this. I'm using 2 level 2s, 3 level 1s.
2 level 2s and 3 level 1s.
Yeah, so 7 spell levels.
Okay. Same.
Oh, no.
I am not doing that, but I'm doing the guidance thing. Over and over and over again.
Okay. All right.
Kilgore?
4 level 1s.
Okay. Alrighty then.
And I'm also just kind of focusing on the rune to try and, like, if there's any mental component to it, to focus it on, like, even more so focus the rune on the ground, the implication rune toward the root. I love when we make the DM make this face.
He's like, so there's a tree in the middle of the bad guy's dungeon.
Okay, so I rolled a D100. with the numbers combined, it's 7 from Cadmus, 7 from Ismark, 4 from Kilgore, which comes to a total of 18. Now, this guidance thing, I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, it's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 19.
Oh god.
So I am trying to figure this out. So
Wait, I'll give up my 1 per day create water, whatever raw magic potential is within me.
I will not allow it.
Fair and balanced.
But I do want to figure out how, because how do Semi did help, you know, but with a cantrip, so I'm conflicted. So what I will do is I will think about it and we'll continue this next time.
Okay.
But yeah, thank y'all for joining us. I will get bribed or something by the next session in 2 weeks, or someone will give me a compelling argument. But I mean, I wasn't expecting much. I'll be real with you. I was like, it's gonna outright fail. But since they're on the precipice and this,
Well, how are you counting the spells? You said Ismark contributed 7. Where does that number come from?
Spell levels.
So like 3 level 1s and 2 level 2s, right?
Ismark has 4 level 1s.
Did you really?
He has 4 level 1s.
Oh, because you said the same. You do the same. I didn't know.
Or did you just mean the same as an all-in?
Yeah, like I was under the impression Ismark is dumping all of his spells.
Oh, that changes everything.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it does.
The only reason I wasn't able to do 4 level 1s was because I cast Detect Magic earlier.
Yeah, it does. Changes everything.
It does.
Yes! Did my bullshit idea work?
You see this glow around the room. The runes start, the water starts spinning. The tree starts like I don't want to say croaking, but like if you hear a tree like during a very big wind, it just kind of and just groans, and you see light, and you smell fresh baked bread, and that's where we'll end it.
Yeah! Nice
Y'all
job,
can't see it,
Cadmus.
Y'all can't see it, but I have the biggest grin on my face. Oh my god, my bullshit idea worked!
Well, we'll see. This bakery could be in hell.
Oh, I don't care. The door opened. The idea worked. The repercussions of the idea have yet to be seen.
I don't know, we're just back in Elderon.
Yeah, just the bakery in Eldron.
Oh my god. I am so happy. Yep. Okay,
All right.
this is the highlight of my day.
All right, I'm signing out. Later, folks. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for the
Good one.
discussion, Adrian.
Of
This
course,
was
of course.
awesome.
How do I?